Hi there. These comments are for BG, and I am Michael from OTC Online TOEFL Course.com. You're one of my 30-day TOEFL speaking bootcamp course students. And you had, it looks like, a question about the reading, no, about the speaking section, especially topic development. And you also sent me a practice test that you want me to listen to. Okay, I'm looking at your email here. You say, also, I want suggestions on topic development. I'm unable to complete a task at a given time. For example, in an independent speaking task, when I started to explain the example, I spent too much time to explain the first reason that I could not finish the task on time. Sometimes I could describe only the first reason in a given time. So what am I supposed to do? Good question. You got several options here. Number one, don't use a second reason. Just focus on the first reason. Who says you have to have two reasons, right? You can agree or disagree. You can provide one reason to support your point of view. Just make sure you give a lot of detail to illustrate that reason. So that's one strategy. It's to simply focus on one reason and not two. Now, if it's more of a matter of speaking too slowly, and I'm going to find out right now if that's the case when I listen to your practice test, then obviously you have to work on your fluency. That means you have to be able to speak faster with fewer pauses and hesitations. To help you address this, if this is a problem, you need to work in the pronunciation area of my course, and specifically, you want to focus on sentence rhythm, I think would be very helpful. And then also, I think thought groups and blending. Both of those will help you to speak faster with high intelligibility. So you can check that out also. Maybe number three, the last tip, topic development tip, is it could be a matter of vocabulary. You might not be able to find the right words to help you explain your ideas. And as you improve your vocabulary, it expands your ability to talk about a wider range of topics, so then you're not going to run out of things to say or run out of time. So that's maybe another suggestion. Okay, so the next step is let's listen to your practice test. Let's listen to your response one time, and I think after that I can probably give you an estimated score based on the TOEFL IBT rubrics here, right? I have them right in the background. I never score practice tests without looking at the rubrics. And when you're practicing, you should always look at the rubrics right before you do your practice test. What are the delivery requirements? What are the language use requirements? What are the topic development requirements? What are the overall requirements for the speaking task? Get those in your brain. Just like you know the back of your hand, you need to understand exactly how you're graded on these practice tests or these TOEFL tasks, so then you can perform better in your practice. And as you perform better in practice, that means you'll do better on test day. Okay, let's go ahead and listen to your practice test now. Here we go.
I prefer to purchase new car instead of old car because of maintenance and service purpose. To begin with, the new car requires less maintenance as compared to old car. For instance, I used to had second-hand model of the Honda City car, and within a month I visited to garage 2 to 3 times. However, I recently purchased new car of same model and I hardly visited to the service center in the last 3 months. Moreover, second-hand cars are dangerous to drive because according to the survey, due to dysfunctionality in the body parts, mostly in second-hand cars, causes car accident. However, the body parts in this new car are well in condition and work properly.
Okay, so,
I prefer
you got a lot of information in there. I'm impressed. Wow. I think here you're in the two range for one reason. Delivery, delivery, and more delivery. Delivery is killing your TOEFL speaking score. You have to improve your pronunciation. That's it. I like the language use and the topic development. I think you got a lot of good ideas in there. There's a pretty clear pattern of organization, right, from the beginning and then as you move through the response, but it's just hard to understand what you're saying. Now, if the IBT human raters cannot understand you, how can they give you a good score? Right? Impossible. They cannot. Okay, so I think that's it. So let's listen to it one more time, and I'm going to give you some comments as we go. Okay, here we
To
go.
purchase new car instead of old. I prefer to purchase new car instead of old car
So I prefer to purchase a new car instead of an old car.
because of maintenance and service purpose.
Because of maintenance, yes, understand that. But that second word there, if anybody at YouTube knows what she said, put it in the comments. This is my question.
Old car because of maintenance and service purpose.
That's what I'm having trouble with right there. Between about 4 and 6 seconds. Unfortunately, that's a key point. So if I don't understand a main idea, something important that you said in the beginning, right, it makes it harder to understand what's happening during your response.
To begin with, the new car requires less maintenance as compared to old car. For instance, I used to had second-hand model of the Honda City car and
There, I'm not getting everything you're saying there, but you're giving an example of a car that you used to have, and that is a very good strategy. You're not just giving me a salad here, you're giving me a good dinner. You're giving specific details. No, I cannot understand all the details because of your pronunciation, but the fact that you're providing the details is a good sign.
within a month I visited to garage 2 to 3 times. How
Good. I had to visit the garage or repair shop at least 2 or 3 times because of malfunction issues with the automobile. Now, you want to be even better, you say, I had to go to the service repair shop because the carburetor blew on me, it quit working, and then my battery had trouble. So even get a little more detailed, it's even better.
however, I recently purchased new car of same model and I hardly visited to the service center in
There, and I would just say, and I have not had to visit the service center with this new
the
car.
last 3 months. Moreover, second-hand cars are dangerous to drive because according to the survey,
So that's the word danger. That's what you said in the
due to
beginning?
dysfunctionality in the body parts, mostly in second-hand cars, causes car accident. However, the body parts in this new car are well in condition and work properly.
Okay, so you're worried about topic development. I think that you're trying to put out the wrong fire. Topic development is not the issue. The issue here is pronunciation. That's what you have to improve. That's what's going to give you the higher score. Improve the pronunciation. Your TOEFL score goes higher. You're going to be much better. So how do you do that? Go through the pronunciation lessons in my online TOEFL course. Go over them again and again and again. Now also do some practice. Send it to me by email. You can practice some of the pronunciation videos. I have voice recording exercises at the very end. You can certainly practice those and then send me some audio files so I can give you feedback. If it fits your budget, I'm not saying it does, but I have TOEFL private lessons that you can also use. You can take advantage of. I charge $50 an hour, and I can give you what's called accent reduction practice. It takes a long time of practice for very little improvements. So let's say you spend 3 or 4 hours a week, right, for a month, which is probably a really good investment of your money. I think I can make progress, but it may take even 2 or even 3 months to get your pronunciation where it needs to be so you can start scoring higher on the speaking section of the TOEFL exam. All right? Anyway, thank you for completing this particular practice test. Keep up the good work, and remember to recap this video. I believe that, at least in this response, your topic development was very strong. You did not have too many problems with your language use. You had a couple of issues in there where you jumbled some sentences together, but for the most part, I think it was pretty strong. The big problem is pronunciation. You need to get more familiar with the vowel and the consonant sounds of American English. That's going to be very helpful for you, right? So I think if you do that, if you get more comfortable with vowel and consonant sounds, that's going to help you. You need to also work on your sentence rhythm, I think, your intonation, and your thought groups and blending. You can learn about all of those areas of pronunciation in the pronunciation part of my course. It's called Speak Clearly. All right, and thank you for doing this practice test. So I didn't really give you a score yet, and maybe before I forget, what should I do here? I'm going to put you at 2.0 out of 4, 14 to 15 points out of 30 because of one reason: delivery. All right, thank you.